Hello everyone, my name is Ying Jiang. Today I will talk about food tourism. This is my outline. I will talk about introduction. What is the food tourism? Food and tourism. And the next one is the function of food tourism, trade of food tourism, and the conclusion. And the first one, I will introduction. What is the food tourism? Tourism is one of the necessary activities of human beings. It provides people with a fresh experience. At the same time, it can also reduce tension and increase happiness in life. The tourism industry has a real impact on socio-economic and social development because they help to increase GDP, and it can drive the labor market and reduce employment. The tourism economy still plays a very important role in many countries around the world. It has an important role in the employment and has successfully reduced the employment rate. Today, visitors have enough money to travel. They not only want to enrich spiritual materials through tourism, but also want to experience a new world full of freedom and new things. More and more visitors in the world are looking for new experience. Food is such a new experience. The concept of food tourism is that visitors travel to taste local products or participate in food activities related to them. In the past, the majority of tourism was based on the exploration of local culture. Nowadays, food is one of the important factors for visitors to choose a place of travel. It is an integrated part of travel. Food tourism is a new type of tourism product that has emerged in recent years. It is understood that most visitors spend more on food consumption. Food has become an important factor for visitors to choose their destination. Today, many countries regard food tourism as a new type of promotion. During the peak season, many countries regard food as an entertainment experience and carry out many activities related to food, such as food festivals. For example, China is a great food country. There are many different food cultures in the area. There is a wide range of food and drink. It is the favorite travel destination for many visitors. This journey of food and cultural experience is closely related to life. Knowledge and skills related to cooking are acquired through cuisine. More visitors can learn about the local culture. This is the case of the food tourism experience. The next one I will talk about food and tourism. Food tourism is a relatively new form of tourism. The tourism activities with the attribute of social and leisure, such as eating and drinking, that seek for pleasant experience in different places, and enjoying and experienced cuisine as the main body are called food tourism. Tourism and catering refer to catering activities in the process of tourism, and the food and tourism is a tourism process in which food is an attraction. These two concepts refer to different types of behaviors, but they all occur during travel, and they are all related to the diet of visitors. However, food and tourism include not only the catering process, but also other food-related participatory activities, such as cooking competitions, beer festivals, fruit festivals, and so on. Tourism and catering are more concerned with the catering behavior of visitors and the quality of catering, such as during the tourism process, diet safety, hygiene, nutrition, and so on. Consumption during travel is indispensable, and the amount of money consumed by visitors is determined by whether or not they are happy in the travel experience. The items that visitors experience during travel include exploring destinations, exploring local traditional and customs, and eating local food. These three kinds of experience items are the most basic form of tourism. The next one, I will introduction the function of food tourism. As more and the more visitors choose food as the main purpose of travel, the function of food travel has a vital role in the tourism industry. The function of food tourism include economic function, cultural function, and social function. Next, I will talk about the first function is economic. Food tourism has driven the development of industries such as food production, culture, and entertainment, and the potential for economic development. In addition, due to the impact of food tourism on the other topic of visitors, visitors pay more attention to the tourism experience and seriously increase the consumption of food and beverages, which also increase the consumption of the entry tourism process. And the next one, I will talk about the cultural function. The cultural needs of food visitors are the premise of basis for the development and the prosperity of food tourism. Culture and food are mutually dependent. Cultural tourism should be able to meet the cultural needs of visitors, take market demand as a guide, type cultural connections, and inherit and promote traditional culture. Only in this way can food tourism have lasting vitality. The government visitors are looking for difference in culture, and they unconsciously wipe out the regional difference in food culture. How to adapt to the market and maintain the characteristics of food tourism. How to find a balance point where tourism plays a leading role. And the next is social function. As an important way to convey the cultural life of tourism destinations to visitors, food has become an indispensable and important part of travel. Food is a kind of lubricant that is used universally. It is better to contact feelings, negotiate business, daily social functions, and other social functions. And the next one is trade-off for tourism. Food has become an important factor in understanding local traditional and modern culture and understanding the local way of life. Food tourism is more popular with travelers than traditional tourism. Traditional tourism is more focused on cultural trips, and the food tourism is a combination of traditionals. Tourism and expand the purpose of travel. Food tourism is a growing market, and there are more and more food tours around the world. This is the most dynamic tourism market. Food tourism has a great role to play in economic growth in many popular travel cities and countries. Food is a very important means of publicity. In many countries, some food activities are regularly held to attract more visitors. The increase in visitors has played a significant role in the local economic growth and the growth of local resident income. And the next one is conclusion. Food plays an indispensable role in tourism. It is promoting the development of tourism. Many countries and cities have adopted food as a strategy to expand the local tourism market in the development of food tourism. Marketing and promotion are indispensable. The key factor is how to spread their country's food to other places and let more visitors know. Nowadays, more and more tourists use food as the primary factors in their choice of travel destination. Food tourism has also become one of the most popular visit routes in the region. Food tourism is not just a simple tasting of local food. More, it is possible to learn about the local culture through food so that visitors can have more fun. And this is my reference about the food tourism. And thank you guys to listen my presentation about the food tourism. Thank you so much.